The word Veda means knowledge. The Sanskrit word Veda means knowledge. You see, all Sanskrit words stem from a root. Like, for example, the root is vid, means to know. And Veda means that has been known or understood. So Vedas actually means knowledge. Any branch of knowledge is considered to be Vedas. But the specialty of the Vedic wisdom is that it gives us the informations about the spiritual world. Scientifically makes us understand that there is another reality beyond this material nature. And that nature is called the spiritual nature. And the knowledge about that reality is the main topic of the Vedas. Let's go back. How it came to be, how the Vedas appeared. You see, this universe was created by the Lord. And the first personality in the universe was Lord Brahma, who actually came from the navel of the Lord. He found himself sitting on a lotus, on a vast tract of water. He was the first person who appeared in this universe. And he found himself alone, sitting there. And he didn't have any recollection of his past. He didn't have any awareness who he was. He didn't have any awareness where he came from and what he was supposed to do. Like now you consider that anyone who is born in this world, he is born in ignorance. That means he doesn't have any recollection of his past. Although we are transmigrating, although the soul individually, as spirit souls, we are transmigrating from one body to another. But when we leave one body behind and take up a new body in our birth, we don't have any recollection of past. So that is the nature of this material nature. Like whoever is born doesn't have any remembrance of his past. So that was the condition of Lord Brahma. He was wondering who he was. And he tried in various other ways to find out who he was. But you can see that this endeavor to know oneself cannot be fruitful. We cannot possibly get any answer ourselves unless and until we get some help from outside, from someone else. So anyway, then from within his heart, the Lord inspired Brahma to meditate, to withdraw his consciousness and project his consciousness internally. Brahma started to meditate. And then he heard a sound. Om, Om. And he focused on that sound. Then from that sound came out a mantra which is called Gayatri. That sound Om developed into Om Bhu Bhuvaha Swa Tat Savitur Varenyam Bharga Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. So Brahma actually concentrated within himself in that mantra. And from that mantra, which is called Gayatri, the knowledge actually was revealed in the heart of Brahma. You see, the transcendental knowledge, the spiritual knowledge is not acquired from outside. The spiritual knowledge, the knowledge about the spiritual reality dawns from within, is revealed within the heart. That's why we'll see this wisdom is called revelation. It's a revelation. The spiritual wisdom, spiritual awareness comes as a revelation. And that is how Brahma actually received the Vedic wisdom from the Lord himself. Although Brahma couldn't see him at the beginning, he simply heard a sound. But the concentrating on the sound gradually took him to the spiritual world, and there he saw the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then the Lord imparted Brahma the knowledge. Now, this time he gave the knowledge in two directions, in two streams. One stream was how to deal with the material nature, which is called the Karma Kanda section of the Vedas, how to act in this world, and how to become happy and enjoy in this world. That is found in the Karma Kanda section of the Vedas. That is presented, or that is given in the Karma Kanda section of the Vedas. And then, after enjoying to the ultimate extent, one ultimately realizes that this material nature is full of suffering. No matter how much we want to enjoy, we always end up suffering. Therefore, an intelligent person tries to find out what this world is meant for. And that actually leads him to the point that this world is a place of suffering. And then he wants to get out of this world of suffering. That is the path of liberation. That is given in the second aspect of the Vedas, known as the Gyanakanda section of the Vedas. And then finally, when one achieves liberation, then he finds out that in the liberated stage, he has a relationship with the Lord. And as he is a subordinate part and parcel of the Lord, his occupation or his business or his duty is to serve the Lord. And this is how he develops his loving relationship with the Lord. So this is how Vedas are leading individuals into how to live in this world, how to get out of this world, and how to become properly engaged in the other world. So that is the main objective of the Vedas. And this is how Vedas are giving us a complete and perfect wisdom. Thank you.